on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. This world is getting so cold. I wanna keep running like a soldier. Somebody must have touched my soul, cause there ain't no stopping till it's over. I wanna get up out my chair, cause everybody's getting so lazy. Don't want nobody touch my hair, cause a lot of sisters acting too crazy. And them not tough like this, rough like this, and them not nice like this. Some can't take it when you talk true sense, rather hear the words that glorify nonsense. Yes, and I got my brains, and I'm pretty like my mama. I don't wanna pick your brains, I just want the microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. I wanna share my love, but it's gotta be with someone who's precious. You're never gonna get my love, accepting that you're real precious. You're never gonna cramp my style, baby, cause I get a lot of pleasure. And if you wanna test my style, you better have a whole lot of measure, cause I'm a rock back chick, never tag along the never look back chick. Trendy, a little crazy, intelligently singing rock back chick. No sticks, no stones, or any kind of weapon don't belong here. I don't wanna break no bones, I just want a microphone. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Want a microphone, morning. I just want a microphone, morning, morning. Take the mask off your face and look at me face to face. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning. This world is getting so cold. I wanna keep running like a soldier. Somebody must have touched my soul, cause there ain't no stopping till it's over. I wanna get up out my chair, cause everybody's getting so lazy. Don't want nobody touch my hair, cause a lot of sisters acting too crazy. And them not tough like this, rough like this, and them not nice like this. Some can't take it when you talk true sense, rather hear the words that glorify nonsense. Yes, and I got my brains, and I'm pretty like my mama. I don't wanna pick your brains, I just want the microphone. Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
morning, viewers. It's 7 a.m. and welcome to the Tobago Updates morning show. We're coming to you live here from the Port Mall in Scarborough as we continue to give God thanks for life. I am Julian Skeet.
And I am Maria Richardson George, and this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning to Tobago, good morning Trinidad. Those of you viewing us in the Caribbean and on the live, good morning, morning.
Ria.
Julian, I don't know what's going on with you this morning, but maybe you can tell the people of Tobago who peeped on whom. I came first. I was here first in black. What
I
happened?
don't know. I'm getting a sense it would appear that Checkpoint knew what you were going to be wearing this morning. This morning I want to thank, of course, coming on board with us, one of our additional sponsors. It's Checkpoint, courtesy this morning, blazer and shirt. Rihanna, you know, the blazer had me excited. The blazer had me excited. I said, you're going to tone it down nicely with a little black shirt and so on. And then the blazer got me excited with the checkered look. And of course, I can't forget at all, Classic Cuts by Aquilon. Classic Cuts by Aquilon. My barber, always responsible for that look.
I tell you, so to her hair sanctuary, to her perfection, we say thank you, and to House of Norma.
House of Norma. House of Norma. All right, it's House of Norma. It would appear that Ria has started having a taste of Carnival. So
Not
something
yet.
has run over from the weekend.
Not yet, not yet. Okay.
Ria, how has the weekend been for you?
It was pretty busy, but I'm thankful that it was busy. I worked yesterday. I was at the store for most of the day yesterday. So, you know, it was a 7-day work week for me.
All right, so that's a full kind of week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, and I realized we also had some, updates coming out, information for the public by way of media release to the Division of Education, Research and Technology. We are advising of the closure of Bishop's High School, and that's today, Monday, 21st February, from face-to-face, that's face-to-face classes. And it will resume on Tuesday, the 22nd of February. So it's closed for today, Monday, the 21st of February, and will resume on Tuesday, the 22nd. We also had another release identifying to us that Goodwood Secondary resumes a school on today, Monday, 21st. I know it was in the latter part of last week. They had to deal with some plumbing issues. So Goodwood resumes today, and on Monday, the 21st, face-to-face classes. So if you're at home, you're in problems right now, you need to scramble and get ready. It's time to head out to school. All right, and there was a gentle reminder, I would put it, coming by way of release from the Division of Education that Tobago schools remain in operation for Monday the 28th of February and Tuesday the 1st of March 2022. And if you're a carnival lover like me, it's pressure, it's tension.
You.
Yeah, it pains me from deep within, to have to be in a workspace on Carnival Day. You know what I mean? But certainly because there's no active celebrations in Tobago, I suppose we can hold the THA responsible for giving us that Monday and Tuesday somewhere down there in October, as they are currently planning. We'll wait to see.
We'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see how that goes.
So we have some birthdays on the lineup here this morning, Ria.
Before we get into birthdays, let me just send just some love and shout outs to some folks here. Giselle Alexander, she's currently in the hospital following an accident that took place a few weeks ago. So she is laid up in the hospital for the next few weeks, but sending some love out to Giselle Alexander, my good friend out there from Argyle. As well, I'm sending some love to some beautiful people, some good friends of ours here, Vernal Thompson, his son Dwight, and Daryl, and Cindy Thompson out of Trinidad. So love going out to you, Tobago Updates, love going out to all of you.
Yes, certainly a beautiful to celebrate life at that. And as you spoke about accident, Ria, it takes us to what we have seen as a number of them happening over the course of this weekend. One even leading to a fatality. And we want to remind persons. Some say, oh my God, it's time to start praying again for Tobago. Some say ultimately this is the energy and the spirit of Carnival moving. People need to be a little more responsible because we're drinking and we're having a time. Because I told persons, as much as we don't have official celebrations in Tobago, people are still finding ways to, come together responsibly by the grace of God.
I see the wink. I see the wink.
But people are still coming together, and we want to urge persons to be as responsible as possible, even if you're coming together to do some form of, kind of celebration, and make sure that it's within the protocol so that you don't put yourself in a compromised position. Because COVID aside, if you're still consuming excessive alcohol and heading onto the roadways, we know what that combination is going to do.
And over the weekend as well, we saw the collaborative effort of divers and Coast Guard officials to retrieve the body of Lorenzo London yesterday. And I want to take the opportunity this morning to send out condolences to the family and friends. You know, one of his aunts sent a voice note, and in it she was thanking God for thanking God that they found the body. And someone asked me, well, why does she sound so exuberant? Why does she sound so happy? And I had to explain. And she did as well. She did explain that it brought peace of mind, and they're able to have some type of closure, because not knowing where the body was for 4 days had the family in much grief and turmoil, and so having retrieved the body,
definitely be a troubling situation. And you know, similarly sending out our condolences here to the family of, you know, Benton Charles. That's the one that would have passed. And I want to say to persons, when an accident has occurred and a circumstance has prevailed, whether good, bad, or indifferent, after the accident is not the time to try to chastise. You can encourage others if you so, but you know, let's not go down the pathway of presuming and assuming and talking the worst. It's a young person that we've lost, and at the end of the day, it's a life that has been lost, and a family has to treat with as loss. So let's be a bit considerate in those circumstances. As
well, Kenton John's funeral is today, and Julian, just letting the public know that it's happening today, 2 o'clock at the Argyle Community Center grounds, and then to the Argyle Cemetery. So again, condolences to the entire John family of Belgarden, BG, Kendall, Argyle. Kenton touched many lives, even folks in Trinidad and the Caribbean and around the world. So God's peace upon you guys.
As much as we lived in Trinidad, you know, I lived in Trinidad at a different time as him. We ended up staying in the same hall, you know, building that communication years apart, but holding senior responsibilities. So he has really touched lives far and wide. And today, I want to say in his, you know, in his name, we would look forward to a celebration of his life, because that's what ultimately he would want. All right, so we're going to some birthday shout-outs this morning. Do we have some photos on set there this morning with us? Birthday celebrations. All right, so we start off with where this photo is connected to you.
Yes.
Birthday celebrations over the weekend. Karen Doyle, and this is the mother of To Her Perfection. Karen Doyle, we want to wish you a happy birthday. We trust that you had an enjoyable celebration coming from the Tobago Updates family. All right, and we continue with our birthday lineup for this morning. Odette Charles, good morning to you across there in Trinidad, working out of Trinidad at this point. Odette Charles, we want to wish you a happy birthday this morning. Coming from me, my entire family, and the Tobago Updates crew here, wishing you the very best. And I think we have a secretary in the midst with us this morning, Secretary Trevor James. Good morning to you, sir, and birthday blessings coming from the entire team here at Tobago Update. Secretary Assemblyman Trevor James celebrating his birthday today. And I am probably almost certain he might be celebrating it on the job as they prepare for the upcoming consultations.
That's right.
All right, so birthday greetings coming out from you know, the entire family here at Tobago Updates. All right.
Right.
So at this point, who do we have on our rundown? Who do we have on the lineup this morning?
Well, Julian,
I understand we have one of the big boys here with us this morning.
That's right. When you want a bomber, you got to G with the big boys. Definitely. So we have one of, well, not so much a big boy, but she definitely is a big girl. And we're happy to have on set with us this morning. Minister in the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Legal Affairs, Renuka Sagram Singh Suklal, is going to be on the program this morning. So lots of exciting things coming up. What's happening after?
Then we have a conversation with Duvon Stewart, musician, panist, composer, steel pan arranger, you name it. We'll be catching up with Duvon Stewart. Excellent performance. And we chat about that in the interview. Over the course of the weekend, we saw a band that he arranges for. So we look forward to chatting with Duvon Stewart. And we're closing with energy. We're closing with excitement. This is the Carnival week, man. This is the Carnival week.
And as we say that, we've got a surprise coming up for viewers later on this week.
Against the wishes of my producer, I may have to throw away this blazer and this jacket. All right? But we continue and we close the segment with Lord Nelson and Gerard Balfour. Certainly hitting the airwaves. They were making news far and wide, making us proud. proud here in Tobago. We closed the conversation this morning with Lord Nelson and Gerard Balfour, and we're discussing the new single. All right, folks, so we invite you to make sure and stay tuned, stay connected. Those of you joining us via TV, Guile the channel, M&E TV, those of you joining us via Smash Radio, those of you joining us online at TobagoUpdates.com, as well as via YouTube at Tobago Updates, and those of you with us in Facebook, out there in Facebook land, remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
The Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development is inviting all stakeholders to participate in virtual public consultations on the redevelopment of Scarborough this February and March. Join the lead architect and other experts in discussions on Wednesday the 23rd of February and Wednesday the 2nd and 9th of March from 5 to 7 p.m. Register for the Zoom platform via Facebook at spc.tgo or DIQUD Works. Call or WhatsApp 73-WORKS or 739-6757. Stay tuned to our Facebook pages and the media for details on live streaming. These consultations are powered in part by B-Mobile. Life is on.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this
whisk accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning.
Morning, viewers, and welcome back. We are excited to have on our program this morning Minister Renuka Sagram Singh Suklal, and she's the minister in the minister in the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Legal Affairs. Good morning and welcome to Tobago.
Good morning, Ria. I want to thank you so very much for the opportunity to appear on your program this morning, and of course a pleasant good morning to the listening and viewing public.
It is good to have you with us here at
Thank
Tobago
you.
Updates, and we trust that this will not be the last time.
I hope so.
Good. All right. Now, you are in Tobago. Happy to have you here. Give us an idea of the purpose of the visit before we continue on.
Okay, well, it's quite simple actually. So at the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Legal Affairs, you know, there's a saying, and even if you look at our web pages, we speak about bringing the pieces together. And you would appreciate that Tobago is one of the largest pieces in that puzzle. So, of course, at the office, we recognize the importance of ensuring that plant machinery, people, processes are in place in order to be able to deliver our services, not just to the public in Trinidad, but Tobago is equally important. And the purpose of my visit is really to be able to hit the ground. I have done this previously, so this is not a new occurrence. I would say upon assuming office, and I'm now here, you know, smack into the pandemic as well, to be able to determine, as it relates to plant machinery, people, processes, the areas that may require some improvement. You know, we recognize that the ministry, at least me serving as the minister in the ministry, that it's never one sock that fits all. And of course, the needs of Tobago is going to be very different from the needs of persons in Trinidad. So we're here, of course, with the intention of visiting the Registrar General's department and, of course, our other offices in order to be able to ascertain, you know, what we can do in order to improve services for the people of Tobago.
What are some of the mirrored services offered at the Office of the
Registrar General.
Registrar
General. So we have the Registrar General, and then we have the district registrar offices. Now, the Registrar General office, we pretty much offer most of the services that is offered in Trinidad. So, for example, remember, this falls under the Ministry of Legal Affairs, and what we are responsible for is the transactional business of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. So you can do the registration of births, registration of deaths, company searches, land searches, and that is really the crux of the service that we provide. The fundamental difference between our Registrar General office and the district registrar offices is that those offices, we focus on the registration of births and deaths. Whereas you want to do a title search, a land search, you want to register a company, you can do that at our Registrar General office in Tobago. So that's the mirrored service that we are talking about that exists on both islands.
Did the COVID-19 pandemic hinder, alter any of these services?
I wouldn't say it stopped the services, but of course the manner in which business was conducted or is conducted was affected because we're looking at having to reduce the amount of foot traffic into the offices. And also in Trinidad, what we would have done is we migrated a lot of our services online. So that would have been something that would have been extended to Tobago as well. And I think that, honestly, Ria, that is one of the reasons critically why I'm here, because of course, as the minister sitting in the ministry, offering my assistance to the Attorney General in whichever way I can, you know, I'm allowed to champion certain causes, and information would have come to me relative to some of the challenges people in Tobago would have been facing, especially in some of our remote areas, as it relates to connectivity, Wi-Fi, you know. And I'm here with the intention, but I'm here with an entire team. So our IT director, our deputy permanent secretary, they're actually coming in today, our facilities manager, and then of course we have our Registrar General in Tobago, Assistant Registrar General, Ms. McNeil Beckles. We would be together with a THA official, because I would have informed the Tobago House of Assembly of my visit, with the intention of working with the THA as well.
I was going to ask that, yes.
Of course, that is critical. So in Tobago, as you would appreciate, there is no legal Affairs Division. The legal aspect of the Tobago Affairs falls under squarely the Office of the Chief Secretary. And of course, I would have written to the Honorable Chief Secretary, informing him of my visit and requesting, you know, participation from the THA, because we recognize how critical it is for us to work with the THA in order to be able to bring, you know, changes that could only redound to the benefit of the people of Tobago. So. No. So that is in a nutshell. We're here. I'm here with a team, and I'm really hoping that you know, we will be able to, as I said, walk these various departments, hear from the workers themselves. You know, like I said to a lot of people, and this is not Mama Guy or old talk. You know, once we sit in this office, I am a new politician, and my perception of politics is that I entered into this office to truly serve. And if I can't make this office better when I leave, you know, so when I arrive and it's at a certain stage, if I can't leave this office better than I found it, then what is the purpose of being in this office? And, you know, my intention is really, as I said before, hopefully we would be able to walk the floor, be able to ascertain from those on the ground. You could sit in a fancy office and try to figure out what's going on. You only really know when you're on the ground, right? And we're hoping to be able to determine what is really going on with our staff, what is the experience for the public, and then certainly be able to put measures in place, you know, to assist the public.
Minister, I love how you speak this morning. I'm really enjoying how you speak. Can we have your commitment that the Office of the Attorney General is going to continue to work with the people of Tobago, the Tobago
my
House of
100%
Assembly?
commitment, and I will say this, I'm only here as well because of the blessings of the Attorney General, and we are both aligned in understanding the importance of Tobago. And this is not a recent phenomenon. As I said, this is another visit. When I assumed office, I would have come here. That would have been a courtesy visit to be able to determine what was happening. And then, of course, now I believe was critical because the information was coming back. Okay, Minister, you need to get across there. There are things that we need to do. So you have, and the people of Tobago have my commitment, the commitment of the Attorney General, and I know I can speak on his behalf, to continue to work at least through our Registrar General Department and in whichever way we can in order to be able to assist, you know, the people of Tobago. We are sisters after all.
we are indeed.
We are sisters after all.
All right, so moving forward, what would you say, you know, is being offered to the people of Tobago? What new is being offered?
Well, I wouldn't say it's anything new, but it's just the manner in which we do business. So we continue to offer, as I said, those transactional business registration of births, registration of deaths, those things. But what we are hoping to do, one of the challenges that is recognized is that, of course, the whole connectivity issue, and the fact, you know, we can't judge people by our own standards sometimes. We take for granted Wi-Fi and we take for granted data, but there are people who don't have that, and we are internet access. So one of the purposes to be able to then, you know, compile a report in which I can go back to the ministry and to the Attorney General, and you know, be able to at least, even if there are areas of customer service that we can, in the area of customer service, we can assist the public in allowing them to have hotspot areas where they can make their online application and not have to pay at an internet cafe. So those are things that I'm hopeful that we will be able to bring to the people of Tobago.
Now, you spoke earlier concerning the difference in terms of the needs of the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
Land title, the issue of land titles in Tobago has been Ooh,
Yes.
It's been an issue for years.
Yes, and I'm aware of that. And what happened? So, so remember, our ministry is broken into the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Legal Affairs. And currently, what the attention of the Attorney General is focused on a package of law as it relates to dealing with land registration and land title. So that is currently before the Attorney General and myself for consideration. We recognize that there are areas of the law that is inefficient and that will require amendments. And of course, but you know, the creation of law is a process. And a part of the equation, I spoke about plan, machinery, people, processes, the law. It's actually the Attorney General's mantra. And we recognize that we could only improve plan, machinery, people, processes if we also simultaneously bring legislative reform. So recognizing that land issue is it is a live issue that the people of Tobago faces. It does require not just processes to be improved or plan to be improved or machinery, it requires legislative reform. And that is something at least the public can rest assured that has the attention of the Attorney General's office. And you know, but as I said, law is a process, and it has our attention, and we're in the process of looking at critical areas of land law that require that legislative amendment. And hopefully, and not hopefully, I know once it hits the Parliament floor and it is assented to, that again could only redound to the benefit of the people of Tobago. At this point, are you able to give us a timeline? I wouldn't want to commit to a timeline, and the reason for that is a simple one. And I may sound like a broken record, but it's a process. And you know, sometimes we sit we have to remove the politics out of creating law. And we are now guided by our technocrats, and we are guided by our legislative team. But I want to believe in, I'm not committing to a timeline, but I know in short order that there are critical pieces of legislation that is before us, and it will soon hit the Parliament floor. And that is a commitment I can give.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure chatting with you this morning,
Pleasure is
Minister.
all mine, and thank you.
Feel free to come back home to Tobago anytime, because as you said, we are now sisters.
We are sisters.
Okay. Thank you so much. Viewers, lots more coming up on the Tobago Updates morning show. We want to thank the Minister for being on the program with us this morning. And we encourage our viewers this morning to share the live, share the live, share the live.
When you're moving from place to place, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning.
The Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development is inviting all stakeholders to participate in virtual public consultations on the redevelopment of Scarborough this February and March. Join the lead architect and other experts in discussions on Wednesday the 23rd of February and Wednesday the 2nd and 9th of March from 5 to 7 p.m. Register for the Zoom platform via Facebook at spc.tgo or DIQUD Works. Call or WhatsApp 73-WORKS or 739-6757. Stay tuned to our Facebook pages and the media for details on live streaming. These consultations are powered in part by B-Mobile. Life is on.
I want to meet with you to share my personal testimony and other local testimonies. Call me now, Juliet Roberts, at 341-0715. The number again is 341-0715. God bless you.
can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO, and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards. Top
Tobago
story.
Update Sports. I'm your boy Marcus Daniel. Thank you.
Trinidad and
looms
as
remains when the public is made. Nobody lives here. Oil and gas exploration continues to affect the livelihood.
Speyside Marine
In
Tobago fishermen.
When will the
Sion
Roxborough
Francis
Hospital be fully functional?
Of the 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. window
Still find
as the
treasures
like the golden
continue to
waterfall
rise in Tobago.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
It's 7:35 a.m. and welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, coming to you live here from the Port Mall in Scarborough. All right, Ria, a very, very interesting interview there that just took place with Minister Renuka. And, I wish the viewers would have been able to see her energy outside, even, outside of onset. Very relaxed, very engaging, excellent personality and touch in terms of engaging. And we really want to commend the minister for that, because I think the days have been long gone where we have that kind of formal, rigid kind of engagement once you're a politician. You can't be a human being, you can't engage, particularly when you come on Tobago Updates, we're not just a morning show, but we're a morning show with a difference.
That's right.
All right, and ultimately, we're very happy that she could have easily transitioned into that mode to enjoy her time in Tobago here.
Definitely, and again, the continued support, continued collaboration between central government and the Tobago House of Assembly, that commitment to work together at the end of the day.
And I think, Rhea, the average person, you know, your questions there, particularly the one at the latter, really touched home, I'm sure, for many that have those challenges over the years, whether it's grandparents, parents, etc., over time,
land titles,
and trying to get those things corrected. And I'm hoping that that's one of the things that she's going to be able to work along with the Chief Secretary and the THA with, in terms of having some level of, you know, establishment going to focus on assisting Tobagonians when it becomes to treat with the issue of land titles and deeds and so on, because we know there was some attempt with that previously that didn't necessarily work out for the long haul. So we're really looking forward to that, which makes it a lot easier for those of us in Tobago.
All right, so I think we can afford to connect with some of our viewers now, Julian. You know, it's been a few days. It's been some time since we've been able to do that.
Yes, and just before we go into connecting, I want to do a special birthday shout out this morning. And this birthday shout out goes out to Jael. And she's celebrating her 2nd birthday. Yes, Jael. So I'm going slowly so that you're going to be pulled right in front of that screen to see, yes, we're talking to you, Jael. Happy birthday coming from the Tobago Updates family and from Mommy and Daddy, Melissa and Jefferson. Melissa and Jefferson Guy out there, wishing you a happy 2nd birthday, Jael. Trust that you have an enjoyable day today.
All right. 2 years, you said.
I know. It gets me all excited, and Melissa and Jefferson would know why. But my own is busy now at 6, but 2 gets me very excited.
All right. So I want to say, on the live this morning, Debbie Gomez, my auntie Debbie Gomez is viewing. George, Rachel Ann viewing as well on the live and saying good morning, Updates family. Yes, Maxine Allen is watching.
Yes, I want to give some shout outs as well, seeing this morning Jada O'Connor, Che O'Connor as well on the live this morning. Che O'Connor, Jada O'Connor, Chad O'Connor, and the entire family out there. That's my family out in Trinidad. Some of my family members out in Trinidad that certainly connect and show that love and support. And yes, we have much to celebrate from this weekend. Giving God thanks, Rhea. That's as much as I can reveal on TV.
We wonder why.
All right. I'm also seeing on the live Simone Scipio Briggs. Thank you so much for joining in with us this morning. Sharon Mills, I'm seeing in the mix. Brittany Romeo. I was about to say something in French, but I won't dare do that and make that mistake here on live TV. All right. All right, and we want to thank each and every one of you so much this morning for the continued love and support. Rhea, the energy is amazing, and we have some minor changes this morning in the lineup. I think that we would have had a communication from Duvon Stewart that he had to postpone his appearance here due to an emergency which took place, understandably so. So this morning we're going to have our follow-up chat that's going to be eventually coming up in our final segment with Lord Nelson as well as Gerard Balfour. Looking forward to the excitement this morning. But Rhea, gives us a little more time with our viewers, in fact.
Go ahead.
All right, so we're going to give just a few more of the shout-outs this morning. I'm also seeing a happy 8th birthday to Adija and Adele Sylvester. That's happy 8th birthday to Adija and Adele Sylvester. And Brittany's trying, a beautiful picture up there for us folks this morning. That's 8th birthday celebrations, Adija and Adele Sylvester. I mean, Rhea, they're amazing when they're at this age, and then they grow up so quickly.
And then they grow up and then I'll leave it there.
As my team here in studio would say, Rhea, based on your communication on prior programs, you've had that experience how many times over? You're well experienced in the field. Proud mother of?
3.
No,
3.
don't call their names in the beginning. Don't get in trouble and say, Mommy, why you have to call up my name?
Full stop.
When they get to that age, they don't want you calling up their name. When they're as young as mine, they don't mind.
I am 3 full stop. Julian is 1 and counting. Okay?
And counting. Thank you, Rhea. Thank you, Rhea. Of course, Rhea. We accept the blessings that anyone who knows Julian Skeet at all knows that I love engaging with children and young people. So certainly, I welcome any plans that God has in store for me.
That's right. So look, interesting enough, viewers, on Friday we were talking about weddings, and now this morning we're talking about Julian continuing on his you know, his family, growing his family.
Ria, and we want to show, you know, we had some visitors pop up as well on Friday. Very beautiful engagement there down at Waves, and we really want to thank them for the support shown to us.
Yeah.
These are some of the members of Tobago Updates family, as well as viewers that view us, loyal viewers. And you know, we pull in our loyal viewers whenever they're in the mix as well. We're happy that you passed by in time for the show, and we're very happy. Could we also get that shot with our loyal viewer, Dawn Dempster, as well? We had one also with Dawn Dempster. We really want to thank you all so much for the love and support. When we say pass by, we actually mean that you can pass by, folks.
Like,
we
for
actually
example, Ronald Wood was in the area and he just stopped by and said hi. So he was able to take that picture there with us.
We actually look forward to that, because, folks, we want to engage with you as far as possible. And we got a big show coming up on Friday, you know. I wonder if the producer will allow me to let out anything as yet. Producer might tell me, no, we have to wait. Just not yet. Can we? Where are we going on Friday? Where are we going on Friday, Ria?
Where are we going on
Friday? We're going to be down at Los Ria. We're going on the outside at the mall. Ria, we're going to be out on the deck. Ria, it's going to be energy and excitement. It's Carnival Friday in Trinidad and Tobago. Well,
otherwise known as
Tobago, but
otherwise known as
Fantastic Friday.
But it's going to be a fantastic Friday with a difference. I know there are a lot of persons, Julian, I know you are feeling the pains of not being able to jump.
Oh, yes.
I feel the pains of not being able to camp. Camp is my experience for Carnival. But be that as it may, there are a lot of persons who thought for a moment that there would have been at least some hint, some taste of Carnival in Tobago. So I think maybe some promoters may do something on a lower scale.
And I think, you know, it was an excellent start. We saw Fairways, you know, having the Valley Brunch that took place.
Right.
And then, you know, over the course of this weekend, we had Brunchorama. And Ria, I wasn't able to go, but I'm holding Aliyah and Judah, our youth host Aliyah. Yes, Aliyah, I'm calling you out this morning. As well as our on the technical team there, Judah. They will certainly be sharing with you on Youth Wednesday about their experience at Brunchorama for 2022, hosted by Shanaria Taylor and the entire team out there. Because we are, from all indications, the celebration was great. I don't know, if only I would have preferred much to be there. But I had to miss it. But I have no fear. I am told, my information and my records by way of video and photos suggest to me that our team here and those who are excited about stuff here, we don't just do the interview, but we go to see what's happening. And I understand that they have a great experience. So look out for that on Youth Wednesday, coming here from the Tobago Updates morning show.
I tell you, Julian prefers to be there up front and center. He does not want second-hand information. He likes to be in the melee, in the bacchanal.
So we're very, very, very thankful. Now, viewers, we also want to remind you this morning that you can feel free to connect with us, those of you joining us on the live, as well as if you're not on the live with us, you can also connect with us via phone. It's 284-659-6597. That's 284-6597 for those of you wishing to connect with us. We want to thank you so much for the continued love and support, all of you joining us via TV, via radio, as well as those of you joining us online. Ria?
Siobhan Stewart Allen is sending happy birthday to Jarian Hosford, celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Jarian Hosford. All right. Cynthia Allman says, good morning, Ria and Julian, and to all the beautiful people locked on the live. Good morning.
Yeah, and you know, I met a couple persons over the weekend. Hey, let me shout out Janelle Carrington. Morning. Met her while I was getting lunch on one of the days over the weekend. In the restaurant down there at a Golden Grove, Rashad's restaurant. That's my cousin, by the way. So I'm going to give a little shout out to Rashad's restaurant down there, Golden Grove. And, you know, when she came in, she said, boy, oh gosh, all I remember is share the live.
That's
it. Just as I said to her there and others within the restaurant who were very familiar with the Tobago Updates morning show, we are number one because of you. Because of you, viewers. So you are a critical part of this family, and therefore we want to continue to thank you sincerely for the continued love and support shown to the Tobago Updates morning show. And at this point, before we dive into the next segment, we want to remind you folks to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Crazy, and them not tough like this, rough like this, and them not nice like this. Some can't take it when you
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Morning, morning, good morning, morning. Put a smile on your
The Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development is inviting all stakeholders to participate in virtual public consultations on the redevelopment of Scarborough this February and March. Join the lead architect and other experts in discussions on Wednesday the 23rd of February and Wednesday the 2nd and 9th of March from 5 to 7 p.m. Register for the Zoom platform via Facebook at spc.tgo or DIQUD Works. Call or WhatsApp 73-WORKS or 739-6757. Stay tuned to our Facebook pages and the media for details on live streaming. These consultations are powered in part by B-Mobile. Life is on.
I want to meet with you to share my personal testimony and other local testimonies. Call me now, Juliet Roberts, at 341-0715. The number again is 341-0715. God bless you.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning.
Good morning, viewers. It's 7:48 a.m. and this is the Tobago Updates morning show coming to you live here from the Port Mall in Scarborough. In this segment, we are chatting with Lord Nelson and Gerard Balfour. Lord Nelson, the iconic Calypsonian, Gerard Balfour, producer, musician, entertainer, songwriter, and the list goes on. And I want to start this interview with you, Lord Nelson. Does Gerard Balfour remind you of your potential and excitement when you were younger?
Well, good morning.
Morning,
morning Tobago. I always say morning, family.
Yes.
Well, you got to repeat what you just said to me about Balfour.
I wanted...
Because, you know, at my age, I can't run through everything like you. So take your time with me and we'll work it out.
I'm asking you this morning, does Gerard Balfour, any of his interactions remind you in terms of that passion and commitment when you were younger in the entertainment industry?
Not really, but it's happening right now because he's helping me, so am I helping him.
So he's keeping you younger?
Yes, he's helping me to get there, and I'm helping him to get up there also.
I should know you would give me a response like that. Gerard Balfour, I want us to start, this morning. I tell persons our interactions go way back to the days of Mason Hall Methodist Church, when we started in the times with Auntie Marion and the entire team out there, really connecting my Auntie Glenda and everyone up there and making sure that we're in church on a Sunday morning. The discussions this morning, tell us about your entry into the entertainment industry, Gerard.
Started at a tender age, as I said, Mason Hall Methodist Church. I started singing in the choir, the junior choir. Then after, I started to play the African drums for the choir. Then at the age 8, I started to play the steel pan. I was taught the steel pan by my sister, Auntie Balfour. And then I started entering competitions. I started winning all these competitions. So that is where I started and just continued.
All right. So we're going a little bit into the collaboration this morning that led to this new single that we're treating with. Tell us, how did this come about? How did you all make that connection? Lord Nelson, you want to start first?
Well, let me just go quickly. I met Balfour because one of my nephews told me about Balfour. Is a wonderful producer and whatever, but I did not know him personally. And one day, I actually got in touch with him. And I told him, I would like to do some things with you because I'm hearing a whole lot of goodness about you. And he said, well, okay, we'll meet. So we did that. Came down to Plymouth there in the house. And I started to say, well, I like to do some things. And we started working out, talking. But he brought his equipment. I'm going quickly. And then I said, let's see what we could do here. That's how this one started up. Phone by this, by that, question is back to remind me of Clive Bradley. Bless his soul, my arranger passed. And I see, well, this young man pretty good. And he could help me because I can't play no instrument, as you know that already. But I started with Balfour. And I get through with some lines, some goodness. And we started with just what you're hearing in the background right now. But it came to a point where, like, I had to come back to New York. And I can't keep up with him. I can't find him. Don't mind how I tried to get in touch with him. I can't. Until what you're hearing right now, just about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I find him. He find me. And the rest of the story. But before you could tell him the rest of the story, and I will jump in there and fix up.
So you continued as first, Gerard, telling us about that connection to get us to where we are now, where Tobagonians are so proud.
Very interesting story, meeting Papa. Well, as he said, we met before, then I went to his home. We started talking at first, and he always referred to me as, well, Clive Bradley, always telling me about Clive Bradley. You know Clive Bradley? You have the potential, So he was really putting that gas in me from early. You have the potential. So we started to work on the song. We got the instrumental, we built the instrumental. And you know, he have a kind of vibe. He does always, when he likes something, you will know. You know, so within building the instrumental, we inside by him and we vibing. He also just give me a nice little, when he ready. You know, so we came up with the hook of the song, and that's about it. He then forwarded it to Kes, and Kes did his magic, and we are here.
I have this piece that Balfour and I did for about 2 years, and I can't get it to finish. I can't get it to go further because there's nobody else to fit. Now, Kes and I have a link for many years. That young man, Kes, is going to be more than the average, our culture could understand. He's international. He's good. He's a gentleman. He's good. So we went to all sorts of things down Miami, New York. We can't get in touch with me. And in Miami, Carnival, I saw Kes, but he did not see me. And I sent a message that say, I'm down here too. So when you get back to New York, check me out. And he did. He came to the house. Balfour had to tell you about this, eh? Because you wouldn't realize. And what we did in the house, I pick up I just play me steel, me iron. And I started playing this thing and let him hear it. And he said, oh, God, Papa, oh, God. See, I like this, and we're going to do. I said, well, we could work it out because we've been here all the time. That's how it started, Balfour. That's how I'm going to know where you are. Because guess how long ago this started up? You don't have a name. But we remember, Balfour, that we didn't have a name. I say, they want to see me. They want to see me drop the waist. And we moved from there. Kes came back to New York and he said, Papa. He called me Papa Bull. Well, usually that's my name. He said, Papa Bull, look, I got this. Every move we did there. I said, okay. And what you're hearing now is just not too long, but it's so heavy, so good. And that's how I'm going to hear and see Balfour again. And I'm here. No, I'm hoping to assist this young man, Balfour, in your prosperity and your fame, because you're in a link now. And if you listen to Papa, you're going to get where you can't even figure out a hard around the world. And I'm the only one at this age climbing up there. So if you listen to your Papa and understand what I'm saying this day, is a message I'm giving you. Behave yourself, hang with the group, and you go see where man go miracle. You hearing me?
Lord, yes, Papa. Yes, Papa.
Lord Nelson.
All right then.
Lord Nelson. Yes. You see, I almost had to tell you slow down. Tell people what year are you celebrating this year for your birthday? God spare life.
All right, listen to me. Then first let me tell you, I ain't old. I write. And how many people you know around you? 90 plus.
All right.
So you know what it means to feel when they have said, hello, how you feel to be 90 years old? I said, no, I don't really know. I've never been there before.
So just before we wrap this morning's interview, Gerard, hearing about your exceptional work and the endorsement that's coming by way of Lord Nelson, certainly legend, iconic in our industry entertainment here in Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago, the region and the world at large. Let persons know how they can communicate or connect with you in terms of GMB Entertainment.
I would say it's very simple. My name is Gerard Balfour. You can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, also on YouTube. The page is GMB_entertainment on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
All right, so I want to believe we have that song ready to take us out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We better than that.
We better than that.
For this fame, let them know I still run the game as the king of Bacchanal. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me do me thing. They want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. Cause they want to know when I jam in the band. They want to see me, they want to know when I raise in the air. They want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. They want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing.
This day in Tobago history. Did you know that on February 21st, 1977, Calypso Rose had to take on Antigua on the road to making road march history? According to a comment left by Calypso and soca history researcher and writer Ian Soca Pro Henry on an article entitled King Short Shirt and Trinidad Road March History, 45 years ago today, MacArthur Sandy Lewis, also known as Calypso Rose's song Give More Tempo, was well on its way to making carnival history by becoming the first song sung by a woman to win the road march. However, that win, though inevitable, because of the rules of the road march, still had to put up a valiant fight against the very popular Tourist Lego song sung by Calypsonian Short Shirt out of Antigua. Tourist Lego by Short Shirt was actually recorded at K8 Studios in Celots, Port of Spain, with Art de Coto and his orchestra sometime between June and July 1976. It was released in late July 1976 in time for Antigua's Carnival that year, which took place in August. Tourist Lego won the 1976 Antigua Road March title before it went on to cross over into TNT 1977 Carnival earlier the following year. It was the fact that it was recorded and then also released in Trinidad helped to fuel its popularity. According to Soca Pro Henry, during the 1977 TNT Carnival season, Short Shirt's song was causing quite a stir, and many folks who were not aware of the foreign song restriction already in place in the road march rules after the very popular German tune Urban Kirchen Children's Choir Happy Wanderer won road march in 1955. Many made a big fuss about the possibility that an outside Calypsonian could win the prestigious TNT Road March title. In his comment, Henry continued that when officials examined the Road March rules, they realized that a restriction on foreign songs was already in place from 1955. So Short Shirt's song was not technically eligible to be in the TNT Road March after all. However, to clarify things for the future, in the 1977 Carnival season, the TNT Road March rules were slightly amended to state that not just foreign songs are ineligible for road march competition, but also calypsos sung by foreign artists were not eligible to be judged in the TNT Road March competition. Calypso Rose's Give More Tempo would go on to deservedly win the Road March title that year, making her the first female and first Tobago-born Calypsonian to ever do so. You've been watching This Day in Tobago History. My name is Devona Dana. There's lots more after the break, so be sure to join us.
Are you looking for that all-in-one shopping experience? Then look no more. Visit Lamb's Best Mart for your grocery items, fruits and vegetables, drinks, home items, stationery, gift items, hampers, shopping gift cards, toiletries, small hardware items, and much more. We provide order and pickup service, even delivery to your door. We are your friendly community supermarket. Check us out today at Lamb's Best Mart, located at 22 Daniel Trace Canby, or visit us on social media at Lamb's Best Mart.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning.
Welcome back, viewers, and this is our final segment here this morning for the Tobago Updates Morning Show, coming to you live from the Port Mall in Scarborough. I want to shout out this morning Latoya Roberts Thomas. Morning. Thank you for joining in with the support. QK Melville, Lisa Leok, and all others joining us on the live here. Morning, and thank you so much for connecting with us. Ria?
As well, just to send a shout out this morning from one of our viewers on the live. Cynthia Alman is sending birthday greetings to her handsome nephew, and I need to put that in, that's what she says, her handsome nephew, Assemblyman Niall George, celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday going out to you, Assemblyman George, from your auntie Cynthia Alman.
And I'm getting the questions coming via inbox as well as those sending WhatsApp messages. Yes, folks, the outfit this morning is courtesy Checkpoint, and that's Checkpoint at Upper Main Street, Scarborough. Shirt and blazer. Want to remind you, feel free to connect with them at 639 5148. Remember to checkpoint.
Now, Julian, we're seeing a hint of red at the collar.
Yes.
Could you just give us a little peep?
You know, I think that's part of the inners for the shirt
but
as well.
That little hint is working very well for you.
These Van Heusen shirts. I wonder what Rhea is signaling there about the red, but thank you very much, Rhea. We don't have enough time to pursue that this morning. Because I know Rhea going somewhere with this. Rhea, over to you.
In my defense, viewers, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. And it was a good show. We thank you so much for being with us. Julian, we say goodbye. It's time for us to go. And so we encourage you today to be safe out there. Wear your mask, sanitize, and remember, viewers, socially distance. Protect yourself. So see you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, morning.